The physical, intellectual, patriotic, and the spiritual are the ones with which our young men and women must equip themselves so that they can really be of effective service to the nation. Needless to say, this is a continuing process, and the very act of national service itself helps us to develop these capacities. What is required on the part of our youth is keen sense of participation in what Jawaharlal Nehru used to call the great adventure of nation building. There is no room here for cynicism. Cynicism in approving, doubting human serenity, or defeatism, boredom, or depression. In whatever position our youth may find themselves, there are always numerous even avenues for national service. These may be such as to hit newspaper headliners, but it is solid and devoted, active, multiplied a millionfold that truly builds the fabric of a great nation. There remains the important question of the opportunity which we must provide to our youth for serving the nation at this crucial juncture. There is so much to be done. Several defense measures to be strengthened in urban as well as rural areas. A network of nursing, first aid, and blood bank centers to be established. The welfare of our brave security forces who have sacrificed so much on the battlefield to be furthered. The dependence of those who made the supreme sacrifice to be helped and comforted, communal harmony to be maintained, the whole process of economic development and reconstruction to be speeded up, the vast areas of poverty and ignorance that still exist to be cleared, the fabric of our democratic society to be strengthened. These and a thousand other problems confront us today. Surely it should not be beyond our ingenuity municipal to organize a vast national youth movement which transcending all political, communal, religion, and linguistic diversities can mobilize our youth for the noble task of defending and developing free India and canalize that mighty upsurge means flow wave. Upsurge of patriotism means wave of patriotism that we may have witnessed in recent time. The younger generation today faces challenges graver than any with which their forefathers were confronted. What is at stake is nothing less than whether a secular or democratic nation founded on the principle of justice, liberty, equality, and fraternity can survive in this nuclear age. Destiny has given us the privilege of providing the answers to this momentous question, and I am confident that when the history of this turbulent era comes to be recorded, our young men and women will not have been found wanting. See, Dr. Karan sums up his important essay and says that the physical, intellectual, patriotic, and spiritual dimensions can help our young men and women to be of effective service to the nation. The very act of national service itself helps us to develop these capacities. Our young youth must have a keen sense of participation in the great adventure of nation building. There are several ways of doing national service. It is only dedicated men and women who can make a nation great. Youth must be given opportunity for serving the nation. There are several areas in which they can do useful work. There is so much to be done. Several defense measures to be strengthened in urban and rural areas. A network of nursing, first aid, and blood bank centers for the welfare of social security forces and their families, maintaining of communal harmony, the speeding up of economic crisis, clearing of vast areas of poverty and reconstruction. Thousands of problems confront our people. Young people can certainly contribute towards the removal of these problems. The young people of today have to work to strengthen the secular and democratic foundation of our society. it is hoped that the young men and women of India will be able to take the country forward. Thanks. Stay blessed.